The essential understanding for this lesson is good math thinkers know what the problem is about. They have a plan to solve it. They keep trying if they get stuck. Previously, students described the attributes that define two-dimensional and three-dimensional shapes. In this lesson, students solve problems by looking at a set of two- or three-dimensional shapes, reading some statements about the shapes, and identifying all the statements that are true for those shapes. The focus is on students making sense of problems and persevering as they solve them. In this problem, students are asked to circle the words that are true of the pictured shapes and then explain how they know. This problem is key because students use words and pictures of three-dimensional shapes to make sense of a problem, develop a plan to solve it, and persevere in carrying out the plan. Listen and look for students who circle any words that are true of some of the shapes. To help these students make sense of the problem, point out the word all and explain that the words they circle must be true for all of the shapes. Work with these students to make a list of features that describe all cones. Encourage students to revisit this list as needed as they persevere in solving the problem. Listen and look for other students who persevere in checking all the words and circle only the words that are true of all cones. Then they explain that they know they are correct because color does not define a shape, and cones have one flat surface and one vertex. Cones do not have an edge. Some of these students may also state that all of the cones shown in the problem have the attributes they circled. These students demonstrate that they are able to make sense of a problem involving geometric shapes, develop a plan, and keep trying if they get stuck. As students generalize about the attributes of particular shapes in this way, they are deepening their understanding of two-dimensional and three-dimensional geometry and developing valuable problem-solving skills.